Welcome to a day that is awesome. Everybody is awesome. Tomorrow will be awesome. And I am awesomely me.
Hi, welcome to another vlog of my WIN journey with the Living Right Life Recovery Program. Basically, that's what I'm calling it. It's part of the way through. It's only Sunday night tonight, and we meet on a Wednesday night. And I've been thinking about it all week, about our last lesson, which was love addiction, and how I guess I just didn't think that I had one. And I've realised all week that now that it's been highlighted to me how much I've lived life not understanding what different types of love there are, and that there are different types. There's, the love that you get from children and from pets and from family, but there's also love from friends and acquaintances. And I guess once you understand the different types of love, it makes it a lot easier to understand why some areas of your life work really well and why some don't. And once you've released the need for other people to feed that love into your soul, I discovered how freeing that was this week. I went to a family function on Saturday. My grandparents turned 86, which is awesome. Their birthdays are a day apart, so we basically did it together. And for the first time I went to a family function and I just felt free to be me. And I wasn't concerned about what anyone was thinking, what they thought of me, whether or not I had to be extra specially nice to them or something like that. Didn't even think of any of that. And I was actually free just to enjoy the day. And for people that know me, they know that I can't just sit and relax. They know that in any sort of situation where somebody needs taken care of, or something that's not been done that needs to be done, I generally, for some weird reason, I don't know what it is, but I've always been the one that will go, yeah, I'll do it, yeah, I'll do it. And I've had to realise this year that I can't just say, yes, I'll do it for everything, because it doesn't meet my needs. And in some ways, it doesn't allow other people to step up to the plate either. And I didn't really understand that. I just felt, I guess in some ways I felt like, why is it always me? Why do I always have to be the one to do it? But it's become apparent this week that the reason I always end up having to do it is I'm the one that always ends up volunteering. So in some ways I've kind of made a rod for my own back. So I guess on Saturday it was great. My grandmother either took herself to the toilet or someone else took her, and I didn't have to worry about that, and just enjoyed myself. So that was really awesome. The other thing that's been really playing on my mind this weekend is the idea of positive and negative thinking. And I've been reading a book called Cleanse and Heal Thyself, which a friend of mine lent to me. And it talks about how illnesses occur in the body through negative thinking. And it can be... So what I discovered is that through reading this book and through all the communications I've had with other people, for some reason, when you think negatively, it affects the very basis of your cells. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's kind of like if you think positive and happy thoughts, every little minutest molecule in your body seems to live. But once you start thinking about negative stuff, it starts to kill off those molecules inside your body, which I thought, yeah, right. But then I've seen so much stuff lately about it, and I've noticed when I think positively, stuff happens that's positive. And when stuff happens that's bad, it just doesn't seem to affect me like it did. Yet when I was feeling really negative and thought negative, everything was just really negative. And when crisis came, boom, yep, straight to the bottom. So one of the other things that I saw was a book, I can't remember who it's by, but basically they froze water crystals, they froze water, and from the crystallization of the water, they could tell whether it was happy water or sad water, so to speak. And they did an experiment where they had this pool of water that was black and undrinkable. It wasn't safe to drink, and they had people stand around the pond, and some prayed, some meditated, but they all thought happy thoughts. And they used, they had a camera on there. I think it was like a time-lapse camera or something. And the water went clear, and then they tested it, and it was actually safe to drink. So one of the things that I felt like was, okay, so what they were saying was positivity into the water and good thoughts made the water safe to drink. And they said water has a memory. But what struck me is that we as humans are, I think, 80% water, which would make sense when you think about the fact that whatever is said to us, we hold on to and we remember. So what I'm going to do this week, between now, it's Sunday night and Wednesday, I'm going to get a jar and I'm going to put writing on the jar. So, you know, like, I'm loved and blah, blah, blah. All the sort of things that I feel like that I'm kind of lacking as a bit of an experiment. And then I'm going to pour water in there, because supposedly the water will take on those words and those positive affirmations and things. And so when I drink the water, I'm actually taking that goodness inside of myself, and that hopefully will push out all the bad stuff. So the other side of that is, the other side of that is if I was having negative stuff, then obviously negative stuff would happen. So that's my little experiment for this week. Well, not this week, but for the next couple of days. I want to do that and see how it goes. And then get ready for Wednesday. So it's been a really strange couple of days since last week. And here comes the cat. Come here, Pusscat. The cat. Say hello, Felix. The cat wanted to come in on the video, didn't you? Say goodbye. So yeah, so that's my week, and yeah.